Today we're at our factory in Newnan, Georgia, where we assemble all of our side-by-sides, full-size ATVs, and even build all of our watercraft as well as golf cars, and that's for the world. Really exciting occasion we have ahead of us because we're celebrating the YFZ450's 20th anniversary. And to do that, we brought in media, we brought in a lot of racers, current and former champions to really mark the occasion. Cool thing is we're going to top it all off with the autograph session at the end where we have a really cool anniversary poster that celebrates the 20 years of the YFZ, and just a lot of great people all the way throughout here that were a huge part of the YFZ coming to fruition. And again, it's a podium-proven vehicle we've had for over 20 years now, and going to be a fun day ahead of us.
Yeah, when I first started my career in product development with Yamaha in 1999, we were already talking about the YFZ, the concept of it. It was all about quick, lightweight, ultra responsive. It was firm, it was fast.
The fact that, we were really trying to bring that YZ level closed course competition mentality into the ATV world was really amazing. It was great.
I can remember almost the day that it was announced, and the first time I rode it at Glamis, I was blown away, and I knew it was going to be a game changer.
It was awesome. Compared to what was out in the market at that time, there was no comparison. Being able to see the evolution of this machine go into the 450R, and it's everything that Yamaha intended to be. You get the quality, you get the performance off of it, and there's a reason it's the best-selling sport quad out there today.
When it came out in production, the testing department gave me a bike as a thank you gesture for developing it. But the one thing they said I had to do was to go race it. I went to the last quad cross of 2003. I got second to Corey Ellis, who was doing well at the Nationals at the time, and beat the champion of the series at that time. 2005, I decided to go full-time ATV racing, and just went from a behind-the-scenes testing guy to more of a face for the Yamaha racing brand.
I got in early on when the first YFZ come out. It was obvious that Yamaha had the stuff, that Yamaha was where the quality was at. That's where it was obvious to see that's where the passion was at. It was fortunate for me to be able to get in with Yamaha right off the bat. As the sport evolved, and it led into me winning 9 championships.
I had the opportunity to race the YFZ just a few months after it came out with Bill Balance, obviously a legend in the sport. And when Bill Balance comes to you and says, hey, Yamaha's afforded us an opportunity to race this new machine, it was a no-brainer. We jumped on it right away and we're competitive, and it just started my journey with the YFZ, and lasted through today.
Well, I've won quite a few races on the bike, still riding one of these days. Got an R now, but still going out and racing and having fun and loving it. It's awesome that this model is still being produced. It's been 20 years now. The model's been out, so it really shows the commitment that Yamaha has to the sport and to the recreational riders.
The YFZ for me, if you give me a choice of any vehicle we make to go have fun on, that's going to be it. It's just going to be the YFZ. The lightweight, the nimble handling, the quick revving motor, that's all things that speak to me.
When I ride a YFZ, just the handling connection, the connection to the terrain, the connection to me through the ATV to the terrain is unparalleled. And that's what's so fun about it, is that connection and the freedom to go wherever I want. The vehicle can really do it. As your skill level gets better, the ATV can handle it, and that's just so much fun to experience, and it's really my favorite ATV to ride.
It means a lot to me because I actually owned one of the original 2004 YFZ450s, raced it with Works, did some motocross with it back in the day. I got a chance to go out and ride a Yamaha YFZ450R at the track recently and ordered a new 2024. So yeah, I had that 04 beginning. I'm going to end it here with the 2024, and who knows what's next in the future.
Man, just being able to take it from all the different areas that we get to ride to out in Oregon, the sand dunes, and even out there in Indiana as well. Just a great, versatile ATV overall, and I know it's just going to have years and years to come of a lot more places we'll be able to go to and experience it.
Today I had the opportunity to go through the plant, and it just reinforces the fact that Yamaha does things differently. It was really cool to see 2,200 people working in this plant, and 500 of them have worked here 10 years or longer. It's an amazing thing to see.
I felt very grateful just to see them, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word, being born. It's pretty wild to see how in such a short period of space they go from just a frame to finished, and then even running, and then partially disassembled and put in a crate. I mean, that all happens very seamlessly, and they all made it look very easy. And it was pretty wild to know that they all come from here.
I think one of the highlights for me was seeing the line change between the Raptor 700R and the YFZ450R SE, and the amount of detail and safety checks and everything that goes through that entire process.
The process of everything that goes through, the people that make it happen, it's almost like awe-inspiring.
For us as racers, we see the machines roll up to the starting line. We obviously see our race bikes. We see them on dealer showroom floors. But for us to actually see it start from, parts in bins and be built up the whole way through, it's really just kind of a realization of all the work that goes into it, all the people behind the scenes that do the hard work that they do to make it possible for us to do what we do.
Everybody wants to do good each race, but seeing the pride that they have in it makes me want to be even better out there just to represent the machine even better.
The frames are literally built here. Everything except part of the engine is literally built here by hand, piece by piece, by very dedicated, passionate individuals. Had some employees come over and, we literally talked about that there's a very good chance that they personally built ATVs that have won races on or championships on. And I think that's just phenomenal.
We always enjoy any opportunity to show off our facility and our people. We've got a lot going on here, but to show it to others, it's something we're really proud of.
To come through the factory and really kind of put all these people together, it's amazing to really hear what they have to say about their personal experience with YFZ and how it really impacted their life and impacted their family. And it's a really unbelievable testament to what we can do with the product out there in the market.